welcome back superhero fans. Get ready for a wild ride as we dive into the coolest threads in the superhero universe. We're talking about superhero costumes that are so fly, they make villains jealous. We're talking spandex, capes, and a whole lot of style. These outfits aren't just clothing, they're legendary statements. So buckle up for the top 6 best superhero costumes ever made. Hold on to your spider webs, folks, because Spider-Man is not just a one costume wonder. He's a double trouble trendsetter. Picture this. A fan named Randy dreams up the idea of Spidey rocking an alternate costume. He pitches it to Marvel, and in a twist of fate, Marvel buys the idea for a cool $200. Fast forward, and Marvel's Secret War event, and guess what? Spider-Man's black costume swings into action. Now, let's appreciate the genius here. It takes a fan, a pitch, and a sprinkle of web magic to give birth to not only one, but 2 epic Spider-Man looks. Randy, you're like a fairy godparent of superhero fashion, and Spider-Man, well, he's just swinging through costume changes like it's a fashion runway. Who knew a $200 investment could spin a web of such stylish legacy? Props to Mike Zeck, who is the designer of the black suit. In our number 2, we're diving into an epic tale of how the Punisher's iconic costume came to life. Picture this. Jerry Conway dreams up a character with a chest skull design, a bold statement for an anti-hero. Marvel art director John Romita then takes that idea and transforms it into the legendary Punisher skull costume. It was a birth of fashion greatness, but with a dash of vengeance. But here's the plot twist. When they tried to give the Punisher his big screen debut, someone had the bright idea to ditch the skull, and without that jaw-dropping skull, the Punisher was just another Avenger with a vendetta, lost in a sea of lookalikes. But I imagine they quickly saw the error of their ways and switched back to the stylish skull shirt. Now flying in with our number 3, we're about to dive into the epic evolution of Robin's wardrobe, and let me tell you, it's a fashion roller coaster. Dick Grayson, the original boy wonder, struts onto the comic scene with a circus-inspired costume that screams, "I'm here to steal the show." But let's be real, those little green booties and no pants, it's like he raided the wardrobe of a clown on a budget. Fast forward a bit, and the poor replacement, Jason Todd, is stuck looking like a relic from the fashion Stone Age. Cue the revamp music. After Todd's unfortunate exit, DC turns to the style maestro, Neil Adams, to work his magic on the third attempt at a sidekick, Tim Drake. Now, Adams wasn't just designing a costume, he was future-proofing it for the Batman films. Talk about a designer with vision. And what was the result? A Robin costume makeover that was the envy of every superhero tailor. Adams keeps the circus vibes but adds some much needed pants and gives that yellow cape a moody black tinge. It's like Robin went from "Hey kids, I'm here to juggle" to "I'm Batman's stylish wingman, ready for action." Number 4. So picture this. Bob Kane, the artist behind Batman's beginnings, envisioned our Cape Crusader as the life of the superhero party, complete with bat wings. But the writer Bill Finger swoops in like a fashion superhero and goes, nah, let's take this guy to the dark side. He suggested a moody, shadowy look with a cape and cowl, because nothing says bat-inspired like lurking in the shadows. But in the quest for a lighter vibe, his black costume starts turning bluer than a Monday morning. DC even throws in a yellow oval behind the bat symbol because apparently Batman needed a spotlight on his chest. Holy fashion faux pas, Batman. Now fast forward to the 21st century, an artist decided to hit the fashion reset button. Jim Lee's Hush takes us back to the dark side, ditching the yellow oval for that classic all-black bat symbol, welcoming back our brooding hero. Now hold on to your lightning bolts, folks, because number 5, we're about to zoom through the amazing tale of how the Flash's costume went from zero to hero. So picture this. By the end of the 1940s, superheroes were as unpopular as Monday mornings. National Comics, now DC Comics, had more superheroes disappearing than a magician's act. The Justice Society of America, poof, gone from the spotlight. Now cue the mid-1950s and Carmine Infantino swoops in like a fashion superhero, giving Flash a makeover that's hotter than a speeding bullet. A sleek lightning-themed red, yellow, and white costume that probably had fans lining up before the comics hit the shelves. It's so good that even TV couldn't resist. The Flash costume made it onto the big screen without a single makeover. Talk about a fashion royalty. I mean, sure, there have been a few tweaks over the years, a logo change here, some fancy lenses on the masks there, but the essence is unchanged since 1956. The Flash costume is like a timeless fashion piece that never goes out of style. And now our number 6. We're diving into the hilarious and history-packed world of Captain America's timeless costume, where patriotism meets punchlines. The early 1940s, a time when America was basically having a love-hate relationship with the world. We were all about isolationism, but also flexing our patriotic muscles. Cue the patriotic-themed heroes. Noble Americans beating up villains who dared mess with the good old US of A. It was like a superhero party with red, white, and blue confetti. Then, in strolls Timely Comics with Captain America, breaking the isolationism vibes like a superhero wrecking ball. Joe Simon, the design maestro, goes, "Let's make a hero who punches Hitler in the face a year before it's even cool." Simon takes the American flag, splits the colors, and works them into Cap's design, throwing in some chainmail for that classic knight vibe. It's like Uncle Sam and a medieval knight had a superhero love child, and the result? A costume so legendary that even 8 decades later, it's basically untouched. Just a few military belts thrown in for good measure. And there you have it, fellow superhero aficionados. We've taken a whirlwind through the superhero fashion archives. From iconic capes to legendary cowls, these comics aren't just fabric and spandex. They're a testament to the creativity, evolution, and sheer awesomeness of the world. Whether it's SpiderMan swinging into a dual costume extravaganza, or the Flash leaving us in the dust with his lightning-fast style, each hero brings their unique flair to the fashion game. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you enjoyed our superhero fashion adventure, of course, you want to see more epic content like this, subscribe to our channel. Until next time, comics are greater with true power.